Here's a video to walk you through how to add or remove access roles to or from a user in Ops Insights. So to do this, we'll need to be logged in as a client admin user for your account. And I've done that here. I've logged in as a client admin user for one of our demo accounts. And we'll head over to the user section, which we do that by finding users in the left-hand navigation bar. And when the page initially loads, it's going to load in any enabled users that are internal users in Ops Insights or in our account. So there are two types of users in Ops Insights. There's internal and external users. An internal user is any user that works for your company, and an external user is any user that works with your company in some facet. That can be anything from a vendor, a client, possibly an investor, or anything along those lines. And that distinction is made because external users have a little bit more limited access. They can see a dashboard and they can receive reports, and the internal users can actually see the report library. They can request access to it report if they don't have access to it, or they can actually request custom reports as well. So with that being said, if we do need to add or remove an access role to or from an external user, we'll just need to toggle the switch over to show external users. And then that's going to load in any enabled internal user or external user. And we can see that these are our external users because they have the external tag next to their name. But in our particular use case, what we want to do is we are going to manage our operations manager demo user here. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on the name of the user, and a window will appear. And there'll be several options or things that we can do. We can manage their status. We can manage their contact information here, or we can manage their access role assignment. So this is where we want to manage our access roles here. So in our particular use case, we need to remove the micro SLA abstract tracking -ABC client access role from this user's account. So this looks like this role was made to demo abstract SLAs for a particular client. But we don't want that redundancy on this particular user's dashboard, let's say, because they actually have the micro SLA abstract tracking access role listed here as well. So we've received a request to remove these reports from this particular user. And to do that, we can do it one of two ways. We can click the X button here, or we can click select role. And when you click on select role, it's going to show us every internal access role that is enabled in our account here. And we'll have the option to either add by clicking the select box or remove by toggling the selection or removing the selection from a particular role. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to remove the selection from the micro SLA abstract tracking ABC client access role. And then you can see if you wanted to add roles, we can do that quickly and easily by just placing a checkbox by any role that we want to assign to this user. Or we can remove additional ones by removing the selection. But since that's what we were aiming to do, we've done that by removing the selection for this particular role. We're going to click complete. So after clicking complete, you can see that our display of that particular role has been removed. So we're good to go. When I click on update user, these are the only roles that will be assigned to this user. So we will be removing that micro SLA abstract tracking ABC client role from the operations manager demo user here. I'm going to click on update user. And when you do that, two things happen. The role is removed from the user, and also those reports are removed from that user's dashboard as well. So, and just to confirm that the changes were made properly, we're going to go back to the operations manager user. We're going to click on it, and you can see that that access role assignment, it is indeed intact. So our changes were made properly. So that's how to add or remove a role to or from a user. If you have any questions about this process, please feel free to reach out to our support team, support@opsinsights.com. Thanks. We look forward to hearing from you.